Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings of the Lost Ocean. I am Wishy, and I'm in church. I don't want to be in church, so let's get to the talking with this guy, because I have a constellation Magnus to hand over. It's Gemini. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. No, just Gemini. So, would you kindly add it up to the star map? Thank you very much. I do not mind whatsoever. Please? It would be swell. Up you go, Gemini. Join your brethren on the ceiling. Look at you, so pretty. Well, a magic circle. The 12 constellations of the zodiac have been restored. Another, I don't know, something. Another milestone. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, you're so very welcome. Another milestone is always wonderful. And this is the first time you can do that because obviously Gemini from our boss. So there you go. And we get Pendulum Blast for Cebalrai. Another wee little finisher. Also, a wee little short kick. Well, not really a little short kick, it's a large short kick. No, there's nothing else you can do for me. No! I just want to get a move on. Yes, alrighty then. Onwards to... Okay, I'll see you over in Algorab village. Someone should clean up the corpses that are lying around here. It's not very pretty at all. What is pretty is the shininess of the treasure chest that we can now get, containing Inferno Cannon. For Savina, it is so wonderful. All the level 7 finishes for everyone, and bye-bye people, bye-bye. Bye! That's gonna leave you to it, bye. And with that out of the way, the final location of the Earth Nation, is Port. Okay. What the hell? Never mind. See, that's how we leave. We leave by the fucking dock. And there's lightning and thunder in the skies. It's down. Alright, here we go. Bye, people. I'll see you soon when you come up here to say hi. Because now we're just leaving. Ow, the lightning is so pretty. And then we go to a new anyway, automatically. But then we should be able to do some side quests after this, so don't you worry. We'll get to do a little bit of side questing. It's gonna be great. Hello there, Queen Corellia. Primary speaker, I think. Okay, well, what did she tell you? Thank you. That is something. Also me. Also the silence, because we are amazing. They're quite welcome. Oh yeah, I guess this would be the first time that they've met after the whole betrayal thing. So, okay, whatever. He was trapped by the eternal darkness. That's something he was. Yes, totally. It was not his fault whatsoever. Hi, Your Majesty. Sorry. Yes, he's very sorry. Oh, really? Okay. No apologies at all. It's okay. I did kind of destroy him a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Also, Corellia, why you turn slightly towards your left side? What the hell? That seems weird. Why are you not facing straight ahead? Look straight on till morning or something. I can try, but I'm not sure it's gonna do anything whatsoever. Because really. Yeah, we'll totally bring her out of the darkness just like Callus was. Absolutely. Well, thank you. Good you have confidence.
Duke Calibran! Are you alright?
I'm fine now. I certainly don't want to stay in bed while others are out fighting the good fight.
Good man.
How did it go?
Crap.
Well...
That. Long explanation later.
I see. So, even the ancient wizard's descendants are unable to stop the evil god.
So we fucked.
What should we do then? Sooner or later, the enemy will wear down our defenses unless we take some sort of action.
But what?
For now, they only seem to be launching small and sporadic attacks on our towns and villages.
It's as if they're toying with us, whittling down our strength.
And that's stupid on that part.
I say we should give them all we got. Full throttle. Invade Core Hydric Castle and wipe out Malpertio while we still have enough manpower.
Absolutely.
It would be foolish to throw away your life like that.
But
it would be fun.
I doubt we could invade the castle with our current capabilities.
Ow.
Maybe you're right. But still!
So you're saying that even though it's a shot in the dark, it's all we've got going for us?
That's what I'm saying. If we give it a shot, it just might work.
You'll never make it into Core Hydra Castle.
Who's talking? Oh, hi there. What do you want?
Cadell!
Stop making weird noises when you move!
Your Majesty, it's been a while. So glad you're in good spirits.
It's good to see you again, Queen Shella.
Still weird.
Why don't you think we can make it into Core Hydra?
They have raised a powerful shield around it. There's no way we could penetrate their defenses.
A shield? Well,
Brute force!
Trying to force your way in is useless. We can't afford to sacrifice lives in that manner.
Well, crap.
Uh-huh. A simple-minded, happy-go-lucky guy who uses brute force to solve everything is a major turn-off to girls.
Well, shit.
That's enough.
As you wish.
Stop making the noises. So that's why I'm single.
This meeting is adjourned. In time, with the children of the Earth helping us, we should be able to come up with a viable plan.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. You all must be very tired.
Take a well-deserved rest.
Okay, fine. We will. Off to go sleepy sleep.
Oh, and Callus, I got this for you. We went to Sadal Sud for a report. Someone told me to give this to you.
A present.
a letter? For me?
Not as interesting. But thank you.
There's something I need to talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you in Cebalrai village.
And no name at all. That doesn't need to be spoken.
Larry Kush? The doc, back in Cebalrai. Could he really have been working for the Empire with Gramps? Something to talk to me about? What could it be?
Only one way to find out.
Huh? What is it?
Nothing. Thanks, Ketrin.
No problem.
And there we go. What are we doing? Standing around, doing nothing.
Will you do me a favor?
Silence.
I need to go to Cebalrai to see Larry Kush.
Okay.
If he really did work with Gramps, he probably wants to tell me something about those days. This is a personal issue, so I don't plan on getting Shella and the others involved. Are you with me?
Sure thing. I want to know too. Okay, if you say so. What? What kind of response is that? We should go. Whatever. Give me something I want to say, like, yes, let's totally do this.
I knew you'd say that. Thanks.
Silence. You're welcome. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, that's what I said. I was there first. Whatever. Onwards we shall go to Cebalrai.
Hey, kid. Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere? Out? To do things? What are you guys doing?
You're going to see Dr. Larry Kush, aren't you? We'll go with you.
Why?
But this has nothing to do with you. It must be about Gramps.
Precisely. I'm curious as to what the famed engineer Dr. Georg was working on for the Empire.
You could get in bad trouble. The great Mizuti should watch over you.
True.
It's really none of my business what you've got to do, but going at it alone is out of the question.
I don't know what to say.
Say let's go.
Let's go. Alice, you didn't say let's go, you son of a bitch. What the actual hell? So, now, we have a destination. We gotta go talk to the doc from way back in the day. And we also have some side quest stuff to do. Not really in a new way, but I do need to get some apple wine. And that's actually on Sadal Sud. Alright, well, I'm not sure if, I don't think anything happens, like, you need to do this after you talk to the doc, so, I don't know. I suppose we can go to Taucer, we can pick up some wine, see if we can use it for some certain side quests and stuff. And then, I suppose we could also talk to the doc while we're there. Also, emulator, why was there a tiny, not tiny really, why was there a dot, a pixel, on the white dragon that was just blue? What the hell was that all about? Flying through Core Hydra. Well, maybe flying past it, I suppose. And here we are. Oh, I need to also talk to some people. That is something I need to do. There were some people that I needed to talk to in regards to the family tree side quest. Yes, I need to go over there. I need to go visit Quasman. I need to talk to someone. Hello. I can't exactly remember entirely what it is. I certainly just need to get a signature from one person. I believe it's examining this. Oh my god, he's noticed us! Snake! Snake! Oh really? Well, that's not good. Okay, you do that, good sir. I'll just have to find it. There we go. Eusebia. Yes. Oh. Well, that's just entirely sad. And voila. We did a thing. It's fine. We know what it is. It's all good. Now that should unlock the ability to get 3 signatures in Wazen. From the lady outside the shop, and then 2 people at Gomeza, the ice cliffs. So it's all good. Now, where can we get some apple wine that doesn't need to just sit around for like 2 hours because of mountain apples? That should be possible by going in here. Hello, can I have some of the wine over here? What? What? Oh, come on, he's definitely grown up. Is someone else gonna grow up even more so? I don't think so. Okay, apparently I can't do it now, so that's very annoying. Well, buggery all. In that case, then I'd have to go and get some goddamn apples. And those sit for who knows how long? 2 hours. Again, probably. But oh well, I'm not sure if I want to do that, because I'm not sure when these side quests are actually available and stuff. And I don't know when... Oh, hi there, sir. Why are the kids so goddamn interested in you? That makes no sense. But yeah, I don't know. Should I get some apples? Should I get some of the apples right now? What the hell? I'll take some apples with me, just in case. I'll hold on to them. And maybe I won't have to use them at all. I'll just have to discard them again. Whatever. It's all good. But yeah. I don't know. As long as I tell you what these side quest things are all about, I'm sure it's fine. It's not like the rewards are that big a deal. But whatever. Let's go talk to the doc. Suddenly the birdies are gone.
I'm sure this is private business. We'll be waiting out here.
Okay.
Thanks. It shouldn't take long.
Hopefully. Bye. Let's go on inside. So dramatic. Yo, Doc, I have come to see you, and I do not require a physical. No. Hello.
Ah, you've come. Welcome. I've been waiting for you, Callus. Things must have been pretty awful for you, but I'm glad to see you're in good health.
Thanks, Doc. Long time no see. I got your letter, so you have something to tell me? Were you really working with Gramps and for the Empire?
Now then, where should I start? From the very beginning, I suppose. With the experiment we were working on. It's been almost 20 years since...
That day. Something. Story time.
I hear you've been to the Empire, so you probably heard about us. Georg and I were born in a small desert village. We were recruited by the Empire around 20 years ago and began working on military research. Under Emperor Geldeblame's orders, we were supposed to design new weaponry, battleships, and iron beetles. But there was also another project we were assigned to, one that was kept strictly confidential. We were attempting to solve the secret of the Magnus.
What secret is this? Sounds intriguing.
What you know today as the Magna Essence is a technology originally established ages ago by the warlocks of old. It consists of encoding and storing the essence of matter, and decoding it later on to restore the material to its original form. Yet, it was said to be impossible to encode a living creature into a Magnus. Since quite some time ago, this type of research has been strictly prohibited. Creatures casted into a Magnus would end up distorted and defective when later invoked. But Georg had succeeded. He was a true genius.
You did what now? How? What creature?
At first, we planned to make use of the power sealed deep within the lava caves. It turned out to be one of the sealed End Magnus. Giacomo, Amy, and Falon were the results of those initial experiments. That's why all three have extraordinary powers.
So Giacomo and his goons had gotten some power from the End Magnus.
That's right. But with the End Magnus sealed away, that was the best we could do. So we took it to another level.
And what was that? Tell me!
You know what I'm talking about? Can't you remember? This is about you and your brother, Fee, Callus. Georg created you, artificially.
What? The fuck? What? How? What?
Over the years, we conducted numerous experiments under close watch of the Empire. But even Georg couldn't succeed in encoding a living creature. Something very important, not found as a mere object, would be lost when a creature was encoded, and would be missing when the creature was reconstructed. It was then that Georg altered his approach yet again. Instead of encoding extracted Magna Essence, he began working on modifying an existing, working Magnus to create a living creature. Georg seemed totally engrossed in his work back then. He chose a base material and spent months modifying and improving it, slowly altering the Magnus properties. His experiment was successful. Several months later, a new life was created. You were the result, Callus.
What material and what the fuck are you talking about? What the hell?
That's impossible!
The fuck?
I know this is difficult to believe, but you'll understand someday. Born from a Magnus, you were, how should I put it, excessively human. You had too many of the flaws present in human beings, and you were born with just one wing. Gelderblame was unsatisfied with the results of that experiment. What he wanted was a pure, perfect life form. His intention was to study the Magnus of such a life form and to unlock the secret of eternal life. He would call this hypothetical life form the Divine Child.
Oh!
The Divine Child?
Sophie, I'm guessing.
Since around that time, Gelderblame became obsessed with overcoming the limitations of human beings. Georg furthered his studies based on your Magnus, making improvements until several years later, another life was born, a child born of a true, living Magnus.
So you're trying to tell me that Fee, he was created too? But Codell, one of the witches, said she didn't feel any Magnus within me.
Explain that one, Doc.
Your Magnus is quite different from those found in this world. Georg had drastically modified the original Magnus. Suppose you brought in a creature with blue blood instead of red, and asked someone to study its blood. Many would shake their heads and say, "It's not possible, as the creature has no blood at all." When people think of blood, they picture a red liquid. A blue liquid would not fit the description. They would need someone to point out to them that it's simply a matter of the creature's blood being blue. Until then, they would picture the creature as being bloodless, even if the blood was right there in front of their eyes. A similar thing could be said about your Magnus.
Well, that makes sense. Kinda, I guess.
I think I get what you're trying to say.
Back to the subject. After Fee was born, Georg was a man redeemed. The time he spent with you and Fee may have stirred something within him that had been dormant for a long time. Or maybe there was something about Fee that brought about these changes in him.
He was happy.
Eventually, 12 years ago, we decided to escape from the Empire.
Good man, good people. Because the Empire sucks. Hard, majorly.
Tell me, Larikush, what on earth have we done? We succeeded in creating life from a Magnus. But for what purpose? Is it worth anything at all? Or did we merely open a door leading to further sorrow and despair?
Georg, we have other things to think about right now. We need to make a decision. After all, we're their parents. It's our responsibility to do the right thing and protect them.
Right. You're absolutely right.
What do you want to do? Follow Geldeblame's orders and continue your research?
No, we must put an end to this. Callus and Fee can no longer be victims of his vile ambitions.
I understand. There's only one thing we can do then.
Yes. Let's destroy this lab with explosives so that no records or samples can be recovered. Nothing shall remain.
We'll feign our deaths in the explosion and leave the Empire in secret. We should head for Mira.
That island is close to the dimensional boundary and periodically shifts between dimensions. Even if they find out we set up the explosion, being in Mira should buy us some time. The four of us will live in peace. You, I, Callus, and Fee.
Shh! Someone's coming!
Oh, hi!
I came to confirm tomorrow's schedule for the holobaton experiments. How is your analysis of its Magnus coming along?
No problems. It's going exactly as planned.
We need to account for fluctuations related to his growth patterns. We need more time, to be sure. I've told you this repeatedly.
So you need more time. How much? 5 more years? 10? At your current rate, it may well take forever. We need results, not excuses. The Emperor's patience has its limits. Also, you have orders to dispose of the defective sample tomorrow. It's no longer of any use to us. No need to keep it alive.
Oh, Giacomo, how could you?
Georg! Don't! Giacomo, let me ask you. This experiment we're working on, the Emperor's plans, don't they bother you at all?
You, of all people, should know better. I'm not like you or my father. Thanks to your experiments, I now wield a power no mundane human could ever hope for. Besides, you started all this in the first place. Now is not the time for regrets. You will continue the experiment. I will see to that, I assure you. I myself can hardly wait. What this project will show us, where it will lead us, there's so much to look forward to.
The plan has escalated. Everything's on fire. Explosions! Giacomo, you're a gigantic bitch. You're not a good son at all. I get the blame.
Emperor, the laboratory is in flames!
Oh, you're so angry. Oh, you're so pissed. I like it. So why'd you split up? What happened?
Everything went as planned. We managed to reach Mira under the guise of travelers. Maybe it was from the shock of the explosion. When you awoke, after escaping from the... you'd lost memory of everything that had happened until then.
I'm safe, my bad.
Fee was only 3 years old, so he didn't seem to remember much either. soon after I left Mira and came to live here. I don't know exactly what happened to you in Mira 2 years ago. Georg and I had lived separate lives. Imagine how surprised I was when seeing you brought to this village.
Well, it's a good thing that happened, I guess. Also, birds. Why suddenly birds? Is it important with the birds?
Giacomo died in the Imperial capital.
He crashed.
Is that so?
Yep.
So, I was born of a Magnus. Georg created me? I can't believe that.
But what kind of Magnus?
I'm not surprised. Take your time, boy. Let it sink in. Either way, you are yourself. That's what counts. How you were born is unimportant. It's the same for anybody. We don't choose to be born. We simply realize one day that we're here, that we exist.
I guess, but still, what kind of Magnus?
I have something for you. Georg asked me to give it to you, should you need it one day. This must be the time.
What?
Gramps left me something?
What is it?
Yes. Way back then, when we had settled down in Mira, Georg told me he intended to leave something for you. I don't know what it is, but you'll find it in a cabin up in the Celestial Alps.
The Celestial Alps?
The what now?
Yes. There's a cabin near the mountaintop. Georg and I built it after we left the Empire.
A cabin in the Alps. He stashed it there, huh?
Yes. I suggest you go there and look for it.
Okay, I'll do that at some point. But I guess I'll have to leave first, but I think I'll do that in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.